FCG,
We all heard it.
did you want to bunk up?
Yeah, me and Ashton and Fern, I think we were gonna...
Yeah, we're gonna bump up. Yeah, bunk up. That's gonna be
Bump
great.
up.
Yeah.
Well,
like
where are you going, Orem?
Easy. I fit anywhere.
No.
There's 4 beds, but if y'all just want to leave a couple beds empty and sleep 3, 3 to a couple of them, then, you do your thing, but...
The one of these is open if anybody wants to share. If you want to join Chetney Island.
I'm jumping right in.
Wham! Ashton impacts the side of the
Stone. I warn you, I toss and turn, and I'm a snorer.
Really, your body is hard.
I can also sleep anywhere. This is just...
I like them. The
Word
verdict.
it carefully, though, because it could read like passive aggression. Like,
So
sorry.
Right, like
What would you say? What would you say?
How would you phrase it? The role play. Go for it.
Dear Mr. Shabana,
Okay, it's a good start.
so sorry for winning and torching your teammates.
This is what I'm talking about.
I hope you have
It is sincere.
a lovely rest of your life. Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me, the way that you say
That's
it.
great.
That sounds like, that to me personally sounds
Like an insult.
like you just broke up with someone and stole all their stuff while they were out at work. I'm not against it. I'm just saying if that's what you want to put forward, that's what I'm getting.
So sorry for winning, haha, and torching your teammates. Hope you have a good rest of your life.
Well, when you read it like that,
Yeah, that does sound a little bad.
you shouldn't text that though. You should say that directly to.
That's
yeah.
So I've dealt with many other automatons, and I find that your awareness is truly unique.
It's nice to be called unique, but well, I don't know. Have you ever talked to any of the other automatons?
None of them have talked to me before.
Well, maybe there's your problem. Maybe you should go up and say hi sometimes.
You may be right. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I don't know you very well, but a bit of advice. Maybe don't touch people's faces and probe around them when you first meet them. I mean, I forgive you. I know you're curious about me, and to be honest with you, I'm sort of curious too. I haven't met many other folks just like me, and I'd like to find out why. But it's just not a good way to get to know someone. I've learned from my friends, the Hells, that you're supposed to take someone out and get a meal with them and go to the theater with them to really get to know them. And at the end of the day, if they don't like each other, then they just sort of say, like, I'm not into you, and then you kind of go your separate way. But at least that's the sort of ritual, the social ritual that you're supposed to do, not this sort of poking and prodding thing.
Are you asking me on a date?
Oh boy, I didn't intend to, but sure, if you'd like to. I mean, I think that would be real neat. I know a restaurant with a really good meal.
I am continuously amused at this conversation. I do not think I'm your type. I am.
That's exactly what the other fella said about my friends. I guess we just sort of skipped to the end.
Well, should you encounter any others of your kind with a similar awareness, sentience, personality, sense of humor, perhaps not my way.
What will you do with them?
Well, I wouldn't be grabbing their face and peering any further, knowing that that is a faux pas. But call it professional curiosity. I can make it worth your while.
Oh, how so? By giving something to Ashton and my friends?
You'll be paid well, of course.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. And hey, if you have experience with other automatons or mechanical creatures, do you happen to know anyone who's expert in building or crafting or has a history with folks like me? Or maybe a place? A place out in, because we're going to do some traveling. So if we ever come across a city that's maybe known for that sort of stuff.
I do have a few contacts, but I believe out of professional respect, I will keep them between us, me and them. As far as locations, well, really, if you look hard enough, many of the various metropolis would probably be able to provide. There are scavengers and crafters all across the Hellcatch Valley. Shanador and Eos has quite a diverse study of arcana and enchantment, and I would not be surprised if there are specialists in automaton creation and enchantment. In fact, I'm pretty sure a number of those that were created for the gondolas for this city were crafted there and sent. There is also Ankarel in the Ramadan Desert, though I have not visited there in quite some time. I hope that's helpful.
It is. I'll be honest, I can't figure you out too much.
Feeling is mutual.
I guess I'm starting to learn that just because you have a soul doesn't mean you know how to use it too good.
She blinks slowly.
Oh my God.
Anyway, have a smiley day.
You as well. Fresh cut grass.
That's me.
All right. You guys watch as Ashton returns to the troop looking a bit wide-eyed and...
Are we still having trouble with the...
Was I okay in there? Was that all right?
That went well.
Okay.
We'll go over notes, but well done.
Okay, thank
Well
you.
done.
Okay. How's it going down here?
We can't get the bus.
I think we're about done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a quick try to just grab it and
Is it
sling
being magically held down?
make a strength check.
Come on.
Strength check.
Yes.
23.
23. With just one arm, pretty much. You just kind of like, fireman's carried the bus onto your shoulder.
We're out.
Snap!
I just start heading towards the door.
Oh, wow. That worked?
Oh, wait, is it? Do you need help?
Mine now. I'm going.
Oh, okay.
The
Where
door
are we
is-
gonna put it?
The doors open as you exit.
Successfully.
There was a letter that was given to me to bring over. Somebody take it.
Which one of us can read?
What do you mean? I can read, but obviously I'll give it to one of you. Fine material.
Who's this from? What is this?
Keep it. I'm gonna keep the ribbon.
You're gonna keep it?
Yes, I'm gonna
Catch.
tie it around my wrist.
Okay. You can add a ribbon to your inventory.
Okay.
Who
You know,
wrote it?
I just feel like
You can't read it?
Imogen. No, she's just such a better dictator or orator.
You're
better facilitator.
Your Freudian slip.
I was gonna say, can we say Freudian in Exandria?
Your Freudian slip is showing.
It's not really you know what I mean.
Yes.
What does it say, Imogen? You're keeping
says,
us in suspense.
Wow, really?
I don't know how I should read this.
Well, in your
read it,
natural
so-
voice and not another one, that's for sure.
Like, right? I shouldn't read it in a voice that's taking over my body.
Just
What is up with
do
this
some
letter?
sort of like interpretive. How do you think
How
this?
I would imagine she would sound.
Just for you know.
Oh, she? Who's she?
They're
That's
definitely
really
notes.
amazing right there. Okay. I'm just imagining this is what she would sound like.
I'm gonna die.
How are you with voices?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
I'll cast guidance.
Thank you. I am ever appreciative for delivering our friend across the sea to us for proper remembrance and burial. We are deeply saddened at Bertrand's passing, and thank you for being compatriots of his until his honored end. He was a man of deep integrity, courageous heart, and boundless generosity. You have my gratitude and the gratitude of the entire Chamber of Whitestone, darling. Vexalia de Rolo. Lady Vexalia de Rolo, Baroness of the First House of Whitestone, Grand Mistress of the Grey Hunt, Coin Mistress of the Council of Teldore. That sounds pretty impressive, actually, that entire...
Sounds
She
pretty
sounds loaded.
kind of tricky to be on Magnificent, right?
Wow.
She sounds like
Inside my shit after the
She
name.
seems really important.
She seems cool.
It's actually not that far from how she sounds.
You know her?
You've met her?
I've seen her. I've heard her.
Used to run with some pretty, established, high-powered people.
Dorian? This
I
is
stood in the corner.
Wow, with Lady Vaxalia?
say the whole thing. The whole thing.
Lady Vaxalia,
it's way
Mistress
longer.
of the Grey Hunt and
Way
the second house of Whitestone's Cornmaster.
My God.
There's like
Corn
there's something like 17 more
got one of
names
those.
too.
Coppertail corner.
If we are in the thick of it and it's going south, I'm kind of like a heat-seeking missile. So maybe just give me some, give me a little room.
Okay.
If it's dire, but otherwise I'm in control. Can talk.
And it sounds like
Can
from
do
what
other
he was
things.
describing about the Gorgonite, it sounds like they have mastered, their bodies and they've controlled the Gorgonite have controlled their wolf form. So maybe that's something that you could work on with meditation or maybe some self-actualizing.
Like tantric
therapy.
exercises.
Tantric, like prolonging that sort of
Yeah, just holding it.
Climactic.
Holding it. Holding.
for hours or days even.
Yeah. It's
You
all
can work
about
on-
mind
You know
over.
what? You need to put yourself in a situation where there needs to be a release, and you have to delay that release as long
Right
as
at the
possible.
edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to edge it.
So the next time you want to slice my forearm to ribbons, just creep along the edge of that desire for as long as possible, but don't actually do it because
Toy with it, but don't get too close, because then the party's over.
Yeah. Hold on loosely.
Yeah, once you go over
but
the
don't
edge,
let go.
you gotta wait a while
Right.
before
Yeah.
it's party time
that
again.
advice contest here. It's really amazing. You got to ride that wave. Can't tell who's winning.
Right.
All right.
Maybe I should
Well,
build a board.
Next time you get in trouble, just think, do some, try to do some exercise, try to, keep that edge.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah,
baseball.
just look at my eyes, right? Look at you.
Sometimes you count the days of the week.
If you look at me and I'm not quite there, just
She would just say something.
you gotta have a word. Yeah, just like Babe Ruth.
All right.
Carrying laughter is
All right.
Do you sleep in the portable hole?
No.
No, you die.
No, you die. You go home and you die.
I was gonna say quickety quick when everyone has passed out in the crook of Fern's knee. I will. Yep, in the folds of Fern's pouch. No, in the crook of her knee. Everyone's asleep. I'll pull out the sending stone
Okay.
and say, "We're leaving Dressar, heading southeast, following the Treshy thread further. You've been missed. Hope you're well."
There's a brief pause before you get a little. Hey, sorry, was sleeping. Thanks. Miss you guys too. Shit got kind of crazy here too. Floating bar. I'll tell you later.